A fixed mass of dry air occupies 500 centimeter cube at a pressure of 1.2 atm. Now, let me start with the VI. My first volume, initial volume is 500 centimeter cube. My initial pressure is 1.2 atm atmospheric pressure, and my P2, that is my final pressure, is 0.8 atm, and my temperature is constant. That means I'm using Boyle's law, which is P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2. Now my P1 is 1.2 atm multiplied by my V1, which is 500 centimeter cube, multiplied by 500 centimeter cube. That is equal to my P2 is 0.8 atm multiplied by V2, which is unknown. Now next thing is we write my V2 will be 1.2 atm multiplied by 500 centimeter cube all over 0.8 atm. So the atm will cancel atm, so we have only 500 centimeter, we have centimeter cube left. So V2 is 1.2 multiplied by 500 centimeter cube multiplied by 1.2 So I'm trying to check my this thing. So multiply by 1.2 all over 0.8. So V2 is equal to 600 centimeter cube all over 0.8. So my V2 is 750 centimeter cube, and that's my final answer. Now the second question is, a gas occupies 600 centimeter cube of 1.2 atm. What will be its volume when the pressure increases to 2.4 atm at constant temperature? As you all know, given that my V1 is 600 centimeter cube, that is initial volume, and my P1 is 1.2 atm, that is my initial pressure. My P2 is 2.4 atm, and my temperature is constant. So this is Boyle's law again. P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2. Now my P1 is 1.2 atm multiplied by V1, which is 600 centimeter cube, is equal to 2.4 atm multiplied by V2, which is unknown, multiplied by V2. Now V2 is equal to 1.2 atm multiplied by 600 centimeter cube all over 2.4 atm. So the atm will cancel the atm. So V2 equals to 720 centimeter cube all over 2.4, that is 720 centimeter cube all over 2.4. So my final answer is 300 centimeter cube. That's for my V2. So the volume of a gas is 400 centimeter cube at 500 millimeter mercury. What will be its volume? When we have 800 millimeter mercury as our final pressure, if the temperature does not change. Now, given that my V1 is 400 centimeter cube, that is my initial volume, and my initial pressure is 500 millimeter mercury, my final pressure, which is P2, is 800 millimeter mercury. Now let's continue. Given that the temperature is constant, my T is constant, so according to Boyle's law, P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2. So my P1 is 500 millimeter mercury mmHg multiplied by my V1, which is 400 centimeter cube. So this is how you are going to do it. So is equal to P2 is 800 millimeter mercury multiplied by V2, which is unknown. So your V2 is unknown. So let's continue. V2 is equal to 500 mmHg multiplied by 400 centimeter cube all over 800 mmHg. So your mmHg will cancel each other. So your V2 is equal to, so 500 multiplied by 400, so you have 200,000 centimeter cube all over 800. Put centimeter cube, don't forget. So our final answer will be V2 is equal to 250 centimeter cube, and that's our final answer, that is our final volume. Thank you. Please like, subscribe and share.